good morning everyone. This video thing is brand new to me, so you have to persevere with me. But if you want to start just by lying down on your back, on the mat, or even if you've not got a mat, just on the floor, close your eyes. And just start to observe the body. Just let the body melt into the mat, into the floor. And then just start to slowly observe the breath. Just being mindful of the body and the breathing. And just staying with the breath for a few more breaths. And then just wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Take an overhead stretch while you're lying on your mat. So really extend and power through the fingers, through the crown of the head, through the toes. Feel a nice, welcoming stretch into the body. And then when you're ready, just bringing yourself up into a crossed leg seat position. Again, finding a comfortable place to be on the bottom, on the mat. You can have your legs bent if you want to, or cross them. I realise you can't see me very well, as I say. Doing my best to organise how to record myself as opposed to somebody else recording me, which is something that doesn't happen often either. Okay, so nice cross-legged, your hands go wherever is comfortable for you, maybe resting on the knees, lengthening through the spine, and again, finding the breath. So the idea here really is to bring some interrogation into the spine, feeling the spine. And once you've found your breath, just imagine that the breath is kind of massaging the spine, all the way down as you breathe in, and all the way out as you breathe out. So all the way up the spine as you breathe out. Okay, so keeping the left foot where it is, you can get a hold of the right foot, or you can move the left leg to somewhere much more comfortable. Just getting a hold of the leg. So the idea is to extend the leg up and back down again. Again, if that's quite a tall order, just slide the heel across the mat and then back up. Okay, so just breathing in with the breath, lengthening up the leg, and as you breathe out, drawing the heel back towards the bottom. So just opening up the hamstring again. The left leg just goes wherever is comfortable. You can straighten it if you want to. Just relaxing the shoulders, staying nice and upright with the chest, breathing in and lift. Breathing out and down. Okay, just one more this side. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out, going down. And then just changing it so the left hand's got a hold of the foot and the right hand is on the knee. Just a very mild rock the baby. Just rocking the baby. That's what this move's called. It's just working into the hip. And then releasing the leg nice and long in front. Give the leg a shake off. And then coming over into the other leg. So again, just sliding the heel so that the heel is close to the bum. And sliding it away so you've got a straight leg. Or going for holding the foot itself. Breathing in, lengthening up, keeping them shoulder blades in the back. So you're not lifting your shoulders up to the ears. And then as you breathe out, just lowering it back down in time with your own breath there. So again, squaring off them shoulders, chest nice and lightly lifted as you breathe in. Extend the leg as long as it's comfortable for you. And as you breathe out, lower the foot back down. So keep with it, incorporate this breathing with the movement of the leg. Nice and easy today, okay? And then going in to rock the baby. Nice little rock the baby. Open up in the hips. And releasing the leg, shaking it off. Okay, coming over onto the knees, coming into hero pose, so it's just a kneeling position. Again, if kneeling isn't comfortable, legs out long in front, always works. Just nuzzling your sit bones down into the heels, again getting that length through the spine, shoulder blades back and down. And going into shoulder rolls, so just gentle shoulders. So you might bring them right into the neck and right back as if you're massaging the spine. So get them circles as big or as small as you like. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you come down, and then changing direction. Breathe in and out. Easing you in here. And coming in, see the neck, so again, chin to the chest, feel that length in the back of the neck, and then just coming into full circles if that's available, or like me, just staying with half circles. And a simple basic stretch across the shoulders, draw your fingers together, draw your hands away, bowing out at the elbows, spreading your shoulder blades apart, taking your heart center, your chest through the shoulder blades. Again, bowing these elbows out. And take it in the opposite direction, so place your hands on your hips and bring your elbows together, or if you can, interlace your fingers behind your back. Again, you want to just lift up, and then as you breathe out, take it down, stretch it out, stay facing forward. I've just come to the side for you to see. So again, you can stay here, chest nicely lifted, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and take your arms to wherever's comfortable. Try not to let yourself fold forward or the shoulder blades move too much. It's just the arms raising. As you breathe out, lower your arms down, come onto all fours. So cat-cow position, onto all fours. Lengthen through the sides of the body. I'll go side on again. So you want a nice length through both sides of the body. Grounding down through the palms into the fingertips, letting yourself arch at the spine as you look forward, and then as you breathe in, rounding the spine up, starting at the bottom of the back, rounding up, letting the head hang in between the arms. Again, breathe in as you round the back into a U shape, and breathe out, draw it into an N shape. Nice and simple. So this breathing in as you round off, breathing out as you arch up. Incorporating the breath, maybe drawing your belly button towards the spine, really stretching through. Bringing it back into neutral spine, so just come back to where you started, let the spine ease off, and then coming into your downward facing dog. So curl your toes under. Send the weight into the legs and then lift the bottom up into the air. So again, you can have a massive bend in the knees here. You're trying to lengthen the whole of the spine. So think about raising the hips and trying to get a horizontal line from the hip to the shoulder to the hands. Again, feet hip distance apart or even further if that's comfortable for you. And if you can take the bend out the legs, just sink your heels down and allow the legs to straighten. Find comfort in the breath here and let the head hang really freely. Press into the knuckles, into the fingertips. And imagine that you're pressing down firmly into the mat, and as if you're trying to push the hands up to the top of the mat as well, so you're getting that good grip in. Again, everybody's going to look so different in this posture and in most of the postures. Just adapt to what's right for you again. Don't force everything in here. Find the breath as comfortable as you possibly can. And forward fold at the front of the mat, so you can come down and crawl your way there. You can slowly bring your hands to your feet and walk your way there. However you get there, just come to the front of the mat, okay? Bending the knees as much as you need to as well in forward fold. The idea is to try and get your ribs as close to the thighs as you possibly can. As you take your bum up in the air, very flattering on video, unfortunately, but there you go. Look through the legs. How's everybody feeling? I hope we're okay. And again, just grounding the heels down, the two corners of the feet down into the floor. Breathe. Keep drawing the hips upwards and the tailbone up to the sky. Instead of kind of trying to get the ribs together, that's fine, but just trying to lift here. Nice and light in the hips. Breathe into flat back, so some people come on the fingertips for flat back, some people place their hands on the shins, so wherever's comfortable for you to try and get a nice straight level back, honouring your natural curves in your spine. Again, just breathe here, lengthen through the crown of the head, as if the crown of the head's reaching to the front of the room, and your tailbone is reaching down to the back of the room, so you're really finding that length in the spine. lengthen the legs, maybe drawing your kneecaps up towards the thighs, feeling that extra stretch there and that alignment in the legs happen. Relaxing at the kneecaps, breathe out, back to forward fold, so just take your fingertips down towards the floor. And then take a big sweep up. If you've got the room, come forward or go out to the side, sweep it up towards the sky. Relax the shoulder blades down, breathe out into the heart center. Coming into mountain posture, so again, you're just getting your legs in a nice comfortable place for you. Some people prefer hip width, some people like the feet together, so just relax your elbows again. Thumbs coming into the center of the heart or into the sternum. Gently press your palms together, just having a breath here, lengthen through the spine. Maybe tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your inner thighs. Find the breath. Gentle lift in the heart. Okay, relax your arms down, have a good shake off. Take your edges of your feet to the edges of the mat. Nice little sway, so everyone's got their own variation of this. Some people sway and move with this. Some people keep the feet in. The idea is to relax your arms as much as you can. Be quite floppy about this. And let the momentum kind of lead from the shoulders, even though the shoulders are nice and relaxed. And then just come to a natural halt. So again, keeping your feet where they are, just ground down into the feet, lengthen from the hips, into the spine, lengthen through. And then as you breathe in, sweep up towards the sky. Okay, breathe out, interlace your fingers, bring your hands onto the back of the head, on top of the head, but don't press down into the neck, just wherever you find your hands can place nice and comfortably. Again, you can be on your shoulders if you prefer. Okay, so coming into lateral bend, so if you can, again, just tuck your tailbone under, take your weight over into the left, and then as you breathe out, soft knees, taking the elbow down towards the right. Keeping your shoulders in alignment, ribs and hips. Again, a bit intense, bring your hand down, bring your hand here. Try and stay with this power through the elbows, so think about lengthening through the arms. Okay, breathe in, stay as centered as you can, squeeze your bum, come back to the center line, let your spine realign, take a big breath in, lengthen through the spine. As you breathe out, take the elbow over to the opposite side, the hips going that way, reaching out through the ribs. Feeling that nice squeeze here. And then breathing in, bring it back to center. Okay, interlacing the fingers, take them outwards and push them up towards the sky. Big breath in. Bring your hands slightly more forward. Hang on 1 second because someone's messaged me. And I can't see what I'm doing. And another message. Okay, as you breathe out, taking your hips over to the left. So it's a little bit of a sassy hip, but really put the pressure into the left side of the body. As you breathe out, bring your arms slightly forward, go for a circle. So again, you're reaching out the lower back here, round the front, come up the opposite side as you transfer the weight into the right leg. Extend through. As you breathe out, take it over to the other side, so into the hip, round you go, dropping down, soft knees if you need to, bring it up the other side. Okay, staying quite basic today, nuzzle the shoulders back into the back as you breathe out, bringing your hands down, power through the fingertips, squeeze the forearms. Come back to the front of the mat, going down, forward fold. Take a breath in, reach it up. Take a breath out, forward fold over the legs. Lengthen again through the spine, so try and melt the top of the head, the elbows, reach out the lower back. Take a breath in, sweep up towards the sky again. Okay, take some mild back bend, so squeeze your bum, squeeze your inner thighs. If you can take your arms back, take your arms back. Let the back bend happen with that as well, and as you breathe out, open your arms out. Take a breath in, bring your palms back together, squeeze the palms, bring your palms into the chest. Take a chair posture, so that's just basically sitting down in an imaginary chair behind you. Sink your bum back, push it back as far as it'll go, and sink down into the chair. Again, you can lean forward if you've got back issues, or you can lean into it if you're okay with the coordination. Firmly pressing the palms together. Okay, a bit of a variation here that can happen if you want it to. So the idea is to come into flat back, so you're going parallel with the floor. Look down towards the floor, lengthen out the lower spine. As you breathe out, see if you can send your arms forward, diver's pose or something similar to that. Open your arms if it's available to you. Bring your hands back together. Bring your hands into the chest. Take a big breath in, come back to standing. Reach tall. Power through the fingertips. Open out into the back bend if it's available to you. Breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out, come back into mountain pose. Okay, take a breath in, sweep up towards the sky. Breathe out, back to forward fold. Take a breath in to flat back. And breathe out to forward fold. Okay, plant the palms down, so you might need to bend your bum quite a bit to get here, so you're almost in a lungy leg position, but both, maybe chair, maybe where you've just come from. Plant your hands down into the floor. You want your right leg forward, and you're going to step your left leg back into a lunge position. Place the knee down if it needs to go down. If not, plant all the toes in, as if you're trying to press down with the back heel, and also as if you're trying to lift this leg off the mat, okay? But keep it nice and grounded with the toes. Make sure your knee is in line with your ankle on the front leg, okay? Get nice and grounded in there. Going for a twist, so again, don't forget the back knee can be down here. Place the palm down, shoulder in line with the arm, with the wrist. Breathe in, take it up. Reach for something in the sky. Tom Hardy, Angelina Jolie, just slightly out of reach. Okay, breathe out, bring your hand back down at the side of the foot, step yourself back through into plank posture. So again, slide your foot through or drop your knee, bring yourself through, bring yourself up into plank posture. Again, you want your weight in the feet, so push it back into the feet. If you're letting your hips drop, let that be optional, not as if you're just letting them drop down. So you do want to keep them raised if that's okay with you. Okay, breathe it out. Come into cobra posture if you need to come onto the elbows to give. To alleviate the wrists, do that. So again, you can hardly see me, just the head. Coming into cobra posture. Whatever's right for you. So you want to be powering through the toes, so point your toes, maybe squeeze the shins down towards the floor. Lengthen through the spine, through the crown of the head. Shoulders tend to come up with cobra. If it's available to you, just slide them back down the back, nice and lengthened across the collarbone, pressing the pelvis into the floor. And breathe out, lower yourself down. Downward facing dog here or child posture, just to counteract the back bend. So just coming up into down dog, letting the head hang, keeping a bend in the knees if it's need to, or walk the legs. So I'll show you the walking bit. So just walking through the legs, drawing the heel down, straightening the leg, finding the breath, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Straight arms, not too much of a stretch through the armpit, but you want to feel it there. Coming back into plank posture, knees down if you need to. Lengthen through the spine, take a big breath in. And then as you breathe out, just making your way down into cobra posture, or you can relax in crocodile pose. Hi. Breathe out, lower it down, bring yourself into child posture. So child, bring it all the way through, try to sit your bum down on the heels. Get yourself round. Stay in child posture. Again, messages. Finding the breath, separating the shoulder blades. Again, I have this idea of letting the breath massage the spine so that it comes in, as if it's going all the way down to the tailbone. And as you breathe out, imagining the breath is just massaging up the spine, leaving. It's just a nice bit of, I don't know, visualization maybe, to just make your breath deeper. And it might feel nice. Okay, so just staying with that breath. There's a lot I'd like to show you that goes down onto the mat right now. I'm going to have to invest in a tripod to help this experience be more pleasant for you. So coming up from your chair, just curving your spine, bringing yourself up, nice and smooth. Transitioning onto the bottom with your legs out long in front. Give your legs a really good shake out. So you want to be imagining that you're batting your hamstrings down into the mat so you can get that little patty sound. That's what you're looking for, and then just wave through the feet. Taking your hands wherever's comfortable, so just plant them down wherever's comfortable, a little bit further back from the bottom. Lengthen through the spine, squeeze your shoulder blades, so you're just sticking your chest out and up towards the ceiling. And taking your gaze towards the ceiling. And then you're going to slowly curl yourself down onto the back, so bending the knees is a good start here. Maybe sliding your bum towards the heels. Slowly lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice and safely, just sink yourself into your mat. Again, you're just nuzzling into the mat here, so you're getting your shoulder blades in a nice, comfortable position. Lengthen through the legs. So just let your legs straighten out and just lengthen through. Maybe the legs are slightly more towards the edges of the mat. Again, your arms are out in like a starfishy shape. So yeah, you want to go there. My favourite posture this, I just love it. It's just so good. And then bringing both knees into the chest. So you're keeping your head and shoulders down. The hips and pelvis are in neutral. So you've got this nice little curve. The idea is hopefully even to come interlace your fingers around so that your hands kind of take the grip, so that your elbows can relax and your shoulders can relax. Your head's down on the mat even though mine's up, so yeah, you'd want to be down, just trying to, make sure you can see me, by looking at what you can see. And then if that's a bit of a tall order, you can always place them underneath the hamstrings, but you want your shoulders melting down, the head melting down. Find the breath here as well, and find that nice little tuck with the chin where the neck feels nice and long and relaxed. Soften the mouth, soften the shoulders, the chest. Cross the feet over if it gives you a bit of extra support. And then you just want to place both feet down at the edges of the mat, down on the floor. Bring the knees together. Again, your head's relaxed down at this point, hands are out to the side. And then just let the knees go over to the right. Back to centre as you breathe in, over to the left. Again, trying to keep the back and hips down into the mat as the knees come back to centre so you get a nice little massage out. So just keep rolling with that, just taking your knees over to the right, back to centre without coming up. Keep your head down on the mat so you're lying down, just working through this. Nice and smooth as you possibly can be with the movements. And then coming back to centre again, getting the spine nice and aligned on the mat, coming into cycling the legs out, so you want your legs up towards the sky. And it's just a nice smooth movement with the legs. You can draw your belly button down into the mat if you want to, just stabilise the spine without becoming too rigid, nice and flowy. And then change in direction, so you want to try and keep your knee in line with your ankle. And your knee in line with your hip. Okay, again going for knees into the chest, relaxing down. And again, I will be adding more to this as, I get a little bit more adept with the videos, but for now that's probably all you're going to get, I'm afraid. So if you just want to now come into the relaxation part, so again, bringing yourself onto the mat. I'm going to turn the light off as if I'm actually in studio right now. And this is where you can end the video if you want to, or I'm going to just talk you through relaxation. So closing the eyes. Finding the most comfortable position for your body on the mat, so that can be lying flat, on your belly, whatever, on your side, just get comfortable. And just feel where the back of the body meets the mat. So just feeling all the parts of the body that are sinking into the mat right now. And then just become aware of the front body. So just feeling the air around you, the temperature of the body. And without trying too hard now, just become aware of the breathing. Just your own subtle, natural breathing. And again, just gradually becoming aware again of the body. And mentally scan through the body. And just be aware of any tension. And instead of trying to dismiss the tension, the uncomfortable parts that arise in the body when you start to scan, just accept that they are there. Accepting the tightness, the discomfort. Not trying to dismiss it. Not trying to judge. Just feel. Before we can change anything, it's just good to be aware. But then if you want to, just allowing the tension and the tightness to just ease its way out. And then scanning through the body, still aware of the subtle breath. Just being aware of all the openness, the spaciousness, the comfortableness in the body. And then drawing your awareness to the breath. And just feeling where the breath gently moves the body as you breathe in. Just softening the body around the in-breath. And then feeling the body just release and sink on the breath out. And just accepting the body right now on the mat, just as it is. And whenever the mind drifts off, thinking about other things, just draw your awareness back into the breath. Okay, and leaving that there, just become aware now of the outer layer of the body, where the skin ends, so the outside of the body. Feeling where the clothes make contact with the skin. Feeling where the body makes contact with the mat now. Okay, maybe taking a few deeper breaths in and out now. You're going to think about bringing yourself gradually back up into awareness. So just maybe wiggling the fingers, maybe wiggling the toes. You might go for overhead stretch, okay? Just bringing yourself back into an upright position on your mat or your carpet, wherever you're at. Okay, so thank you very much. I will be asking for donations, but that is not, something that you have to do. It's just an idea of helping. I just want to help. So I'm not quite sure where the donation is going to go yet. If it's to the elderly, or it'll probably be more local to me in Farnworth, Bolton. Maybe we can reach it that far, hopefully. However, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you very much. Namaste.